Hi, I'm Alton Dulaney, and I'm the curator of public art here at the Houston airports. Today, I'm going to be talking about some of our collection, which spans over 300 pieces spread over 3 airports and all of our outdoor areas as well. This is one of my favorite pieces, so I thought we'd start here. It's Greetings from Houston, so greetings from the Houston airports. This is by local artists Daniel Anguilu and Nathan Frank, and we painted this piece about a year ago in February 2020. They came in over 2 days. They painted this great mural that welcomes our passengers to Houston, as I welcome you. This piece is called Houston, Can You Hear Me? And it's by Czech-born, Houston-based artist Hannah Hilarova. This was a commission piece designed to go in this Skyway station, and she was inspired by Houston's reputation as being Space City. So she created this outer space piece made out of metal that has been powder coated in these beautiful colors. So this piece is by artist Al Sousa. Al Sousa was an artist in residence at the University of Houston for a period of time during the 80s and 90s and taught art there. And he created a number of works that are in notable collections around the city, including this piece. The main figure in this piece is a Pegasus, which of course is the winged horse, which is appropriate for the airport. And you can see he's collaged in a number of other images from various cultures and references to create his work. Collage is one of the big things he does. He's very famous for his puzzle collages, where he buys jigsaw puzzles and puts them together and create collaged images. This piece is called Charlie's Dream. We have nearly 300 works of art in our collection spread over 2 airports, the admin building, and all of the campuses of the airports. The work range from huge monumental works to very tiny intimate works like jewelry. And then we have a lot of works that kind of cross boundaries of media, including this piece, which is actually called Black and White Longhorn, and it's made out of leather objects, leather jackets, leather belts, and leather shoes, all going to this piece by San Antonio artist Ken Little to create this sculpture. The bandana is by Houston-based artist David Medina, and it's a really cool piece called Open, and you can see why, because the bandana is open, right? It's unfolded. And then this is by the artist Marshall Harris, and Marshall Harris started out as a National Football League football player, and then after his career as a professional pro football player, he became an artist. So now we're in the area called the Terminal A Connector Gallery. This is an area that's dedicated to both the performing and the visual arts. In this gallery, we have a number of these vitrines which feature art by local artists. So as curator, one of the things I like to do is create vignettes that tell a story. And so in this story, of course, these are all ceramic or porcelain pieces that all went together. And then I also love that they were these kind of biomorphic shapes. And then I created this kind of patriotic red, white, and blue story. This shows kind of some of the diversity within the airport collection, that we have everything from the really big installation we just saw to these wonderful, tiny, intricate pieces of jewelry, which are basically miniature sculptures. So this is by Hispanic artist Luis Jimenez. Luis Jimenez was famous for his references to Mexican culture, as well as the America where he lived and worked. These pieces are actually made out of fiberglass, and then they're painted with car paints in reference to the lowrider culture. This is actually a maquette of a piece called Fiesta Dancers. The actual piece is like 10 foot tall and is at the University of Houston main campus. So these are by Japanese artist Terry Hagiwara. Terry Hagiwara was born in Japan and now calls Houston home. He experiments with a variety of firing techniques to create these incredible raku ceramics. And I like putting them here right in front of our parking helix, which is behind us, because you see some of the same pattern going on, kind of a basket weave. The other great thing about our connector gallery here in Terminal A is we have both visual and performing arts. This is our award-winning program, Harmony in the Air, our performing arts program. And every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3, we have live music for our passengers' enjoyment. So this is a vitrine of some very important Texas artists who are working in small scale here, but they're also known for some of their large scale works. We have, of course, Ed Wilson. His piece is called Light as a Feather, Heavy as a Train. He works a lot with the references to flight, and you can see this piece has a feather in it. We have the piece in the back, the Bouquet of Flowers, is Jim Love, who's done several other pieces in our collection. And then Bill Steffi. Bill Steffi was an important art collector in Houston, an art dealer. His wife, Betty Moody, runs Betty Moody Gallery. And this piece is based on the Maltese Falcon, and it's made out of sterling silver on a marble base. In this case, for example, we have a series of metal works by artists from across the state of Texas, including artists Ken Little, Thomas Perry, and David Medina. So this piece is by artist Mira Natashin, and it shows two girls giving the famous peace symbol, of course. And it's a great painting called White Rabbit. And as you can see, there even is a white rabbit here in the painting. This is a picture that, a painting that passengers love to take their pictures standing in front of. So this is one of my favorite pieces in the collection. This one's called Country Music, and it's by Texas artist Terry Allen, who now actually lives in Santa Fe. He's an award-winning recording artist that has about 14 albums that he's recorded and won many awards for. This piece, which is going to end our tour, brings us to the center of the universe because it has this tree sprouting out from this mosaic map of the world on the floor, and it shows the airport as the center of the universe. This piece is amazing because it has three elements. It has the beautiful terrazzo floor of the world map. It has the wonderful bronze tree that towers up into the sky. And it has an original soundtrack of 15 tracks recorded by Terry Allen. And it even includes David Byrne of the Talking Heads as one of the musicians on the album.
I'm Jack Cagle, and I have the privilege of serving you as the Commissioner of Harris County Precinct 4. And today I want to thank you for joining us on our Encore Excursions. This is our way of getting you, our friends, our folks that we seek to serve out and to be able to see the things that we used to be able to see together, but now safely and virtually. In the meantime, we hope to continue to bring other events and other excitement to you. Stay safe, stay well, and we hope to see you soon in person.